Good morning from the headwaters of the Mississippi River.
I am so excited. I've done this once before, 2019, but you know what? It doesn't get old because you spend your life next to something and then you get to step across it.
So, hey, if you followed our video last week, we drove all the way up. Hey, come over here.
He's gonna trip me.
We came all the way. I was talking to Herky, by the way, not Nancy. We drove all the way up the Great River Road on the Mississippi River, and today we camped all night at Lake Itaska, and here we are at the headwaters for the Mississippi. So join us today as we explore.
We just drove over the Mississippi, and it is a creek. We have to take
Actually,
you back and
I
show
think
you
this
that.
is it here. We're crossing.
There's no sign.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so it says headwaters 450 feet. Let's walk down here.
Herky's determined to trip me.
To trip. The fun thing is our kids are all online, and there's a webcam down here, so we're rushing down here. We gotta switch sides. He's
determined to trip me.
Anyway, our kids have our online
webcam up, yeah.
Watching the webcam, so we're hustling down here before they got to start their day.
And before a bunch of people come.
So we got here at 8 o'clock. So
That's
when it opened.
It opened.
So,
yeah.
all right, let's walk down here. Here we are. We're all set up, ready to go. The webcam's over there. Our family's watching live as we walk across the Mississippi. 2,552 miles from now, this river flows into the Gulf, and we're here today to watch the water start its journey all the way down through the country. So, all right, let's get in there. And I bet the water's cold this morning.
It doesn't matter. I'm doing it.
Okay.
You'll chicken out.
No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
He chickened out last time. All right,
here we go.
Lengthen those poles for me, baby.
How cold is it?
It's not unbearable, but it's not bath water like I like.
You have to step on dry land for it to count.
What?
I just want to make sure you stepped on dry land for it to count.
On dry land.
All right.
Herky's trying to figure out what to do. All right, take my picture. Take the camera.
Okay, it's my turn, but guess what? These hiking sticks are too short. I'm gonna have to lengthen them. Let's put them up a few inches. All right, there we go. They're not exactly where I need them to be, but all right, this is the first time I've done this because last time it was way too cold. But I think I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, wish me luck as I cross the Mississippi River.
Good job.
come.
Usually he likes it.
Okay, Herky's all feisty now because he got wet. Normally he crawls across the rocks. I don't know what happened. He fell in. I fell in, or I pushed him basically. But he actually likes to swim. All right. You know, our whole family's on the webcam, and now they've decided to call Nancy. So, all right, hang on just a minute.
So this is how Ed came across last time. He cheated. But the water is warmer this time, I do need to say, and the sun is shining, and it's just warmer this time of year than it was last year.
All right, what we decided we're going to do is, it's hard with carrying our tripods and all our stuff. We're going to go walk over to the webcam, wave goodbye to our family one more time, and everybody watching. All right, we did one final goodbye here with the webcam. We are going to walk the trail back towards the visitor center. So we have our van in the parking lot.
It's not really the visitor center. It's a cafe and a gift shop.
Oh, that's it, and a gift shop. So we're going to walk down here to the parking lot. We're going to cook us some breakfast because we haven't ate yet this morning.
We went to get here before the crowd.
Yeah, because you can see we got here when it opened and we still had one guy in our shot there. I think once he figured out we were filming for YouTube, he decided to move on. But anyway, let's go back to the van and cook us some breakfast, and you know, we'll see what our day brings today. Made it back to our little parking spot here, and I'm gonna get something out of the van. I want to show you something that we did that I think, now don't judge the back of this van. It's not as full as it actually looks. It's just that we have a bunch of stuff sitting up here at the front, but we got a little treasure in our freezer here that I want to show you. That see if I can do this one-handed. Before we left, we actually bought ourselves a treat. Look at there, Eggo waffles. We love these things. I don't know why, but I've ate them for years. Not every day, it's kind of like a treat, but what we're going to do now is we're going to take, here in the parking lot of the Headwaters, we're going to make some Eggo waffles, and we have some sausage for breakfast we're going to eat too, so be kind of fun. We're going to leave Herky outside there for just a second. He's almost dry. Here's our Eggos.
Thank you.
All right, Nancy gets to open up the prize box. We got the sausage, so we got some sausage. Whoops, we gotta be careful we don't step on the bowls. We got some sausage warming up in the microwave that we pre-cooked.
But where's it from?
It's from the Lutheran Church in Peevely, Missouri. Our friend is a member of that church, and every year they make this sausage and sell it, and we've been buying it for ever since we've been married. We've been getting it. So what I did was I took a bunch of the sausage links and heated them up before we left, and cooked them, and now we're just throwing them in the microwave. So,
but we have to eat them before we cross the border.
yes, you can't take them into Canada, so we've got a few for the next few days here we're gonna be eating. So,
and I forgot to set the butter out, so it's gonna be
hard. So I just told Nancy, I said, hey, wait a minute, don't eat, because we got to document this.
We're terrible YouTubers. We always forget things.
It's the things that we think are just really mundane and nobody be interested in, and then we don't video it. People are like, hey, how come you didn't do this? So
here we are.
Here we go. So we got our teapot, our toaster, our microwave. We heated our sausage. We got some tea going here.
We were really lazy this morning, and we didn't put our window shades away or our chairs. They're just thrown on the bed because
we're gonna go back and set up. Yeah. So that's why the back looks messy. All right, this is breakfast. I'm gonna set the camera down and eat some breakfast.
Eat. All right, well, it's hot. Oh my word, look what we accidentally found. We were on our way to the visitor center. I guess we must have seen it last time and just forgot about it.
I knew that the Great River Road ended in
right
here, but I didn't know there was actually a sign that said that. So if you've seen in our last video, we were chasing the Great River Road up, and this is the end. So there's no pullover. We're just parked in the middle of the road.
Yeah, but I don't even know if there's like one at the other end.
I don't know, but here we are.
But here's a quick story. We have now stepped across the Mississippi up here, and down, we went to New Orleans and got on a cruise ship, Royal Caribbean, and sailed out of the Mississippi.
That's true. So officially we have been there.
We've done both ends now.
We hope to drive the Great River Road south from LeClaire, Iowa.
Yeah, someday.
That we hope to finish that up. But anyway, oh my, Herky's upset because he didn't get the opportunity to come to this sign.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get back in the van. Somebody is upset that they didn't get the opportunity to get out. Look at that glare, that evil eye. He's staring me down. What happened? Did you get left?
Poor baby.
I really like this visitor center. It's really done well. They show the progression of the area. And if I remember right, there's some CCC stuff in here. So I'm just taking a quick walk-through overview, and then I'll come back and look at some things specifically. Oh, here it is right here. I like that. These boys left their mark. You guys have seen, and I mean, we've done well over 100 videos right now, and so many of them I talk about the CCC, so probably won't dwell on it in this video, but they have a really nice exhibit here, and I'll show you some stuff over in the campground that they've got that you can, I mean, you can look at it immediately and tell. So here's the building of the Itaska State Park. It was during, 33 to 41, had 4 camps here. So over a long period of time. A lot of them, they didn't stay that long, but this one here is quite extensive. This is a big park. The year is 1934. Do you qualify? What is your age? Are you male or female? Are you married? Are you employed? Is your family on relief? So let's just pretend here that I'm between 18 and 24. I'm a male. I'm not married. I don't have any employment, and my family's on relief.
Hey, you're too loud.
Hey. So there you go. Can you enroll in the CCC? You're answered. If you're between 18 and 24, you're male, you're not married, you're not employed, and your family back home is on some sort of relief, that would qualify you for the CCC. That I think are really cool. Of course, it's a display in here, and that school group that just left won't be able to read these because they're written in code. I was glad to hear from you, George. I was just telling everybody, honey, that this was written in code.
Why is that?
Because it's in cursive, and the kids nowadays can't read cursive.
Yeah, that's true. Isn't that true?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll have to cipher
Nancy
it out.
only writes in cursive, so
Yeah.
so
That's how I was taught.
sometimes
I can print, but
our grandkids can't decipher it.
well, yeah. If I send them a card, a birthday card or something, I have to print it, or their Christmas packages.
Because Nancy only writes, and I've hardly ever seen her print anything.
Yeah. So if I don't want them to know which gift is theirs, I write their name in cursive. It works. I don't know if you see behind me, but there is a Ben Franklin. I love Ben Franklin, and most of them have gone out of business. I'm going to go in and see if this is a true Ben Franklin, or if it's a 5 and dime, which, you know, I like those too. And then there's a trading post next door. I'm so excited. This town is so cute. And it's going to show you around while I shop.
All right, folks, what happened was we were over in the park, and we were, touring the park. We got ready to take the loop trail, where you drive around the loop, and it's closed because of high fire risk, they said. So you couple that with the fact that we just pulled like 10 ticks off of Herky from our walk this morning down there to the rapids, or to the headwaters of the Mississippi. So we decided, it's like, yeah, we're not going to hike any trails right now because the ticks are really bad. So we made our way into Park Rapids, that's what it is, Park Rapids, and we're just gonna look around a little bit. I think that's a better plan than pulling ticks off of our dog and off of us the rest of the evening. As we walk around, we're thinking this kind of looks a little bit like out where Wall Drug is in is that North Dakota or South Dakota? I can't remember. But if you look across the street here, they've got a lot of old buildings from back in the day. And the good thing about this is that it's not blighted. It's actually a lot of thriving businesses. Of course, I imagine in the summertime with the park nearby that they get a lot of business to keep things going. A lot of restaurants, a lot of gift shops. If you look over there, there's a bank, the old bank. It's now a pawn shop, but I like the clock that's on the side of it. Okay, I just met this lady. She's very kind. She's the sweetest lady. I was videoing on the street, and she literally pulled her car into a parking spot to get out of my shot. So she got out of the car and apologized for ruining my shot. She didn't ruin my shot. It was just really nice lady. So she wanted to know what I was filming for, and I told her I was filming for my YouTube channel. So I didn't have a card in my pocket, but I ran back to the van. She just went in a shop, and I told her, I said, I'm going to leave a card for you. So here you go. I'm just gonna stick this card right there for her. This way she can check out our YouTube channel. She was very interested in it. She said that she just loves it here. She's lived here about 7 years. Just thinks it's just a great town. All right, we're gonna continue our walk up here because I wanted to show you this old movie theater. There you go, Mission Impossible, Lilo and Stitch. Pretty sweet. I gotta get out of the road here before I get ran over. There you go. There you go. Isn't that cool? Hey, so when I was walking up here, I seen a neat little building. I want to walk back there. I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. I want to walk back there and show you that building. Hang on. Who knows what this used to be? Stood out to me. I thought it was pretty cool. hope you're enjoying this. Is kind of a little ramble of me around the country. I'm gonna go back over here and see if I can catch Nancy in this 5 and dime. Oh, there she is. She just came out of the 5 and dime. Hold on. Let's see what in the world's going on here. But oh, like I was saying, if I get close to the van, Nancy's Herky sees me and starts barking. All right, what's going on?
Well, I rate those Ben Franklins and 5 and dimes by their candy department.
Nothing.
I would have to give that one a 2 out of 10. So it's pretty sad. But I did find my house shoes like this at home are destroyed. I have holes all in them. And so these were really cheap. They're like 18 bucks, which the other ones are like 40, 45. Anyway, if you have not tried these house shoes, they are the best house shoe. I have a pair in the van, and now I have a new pair for at home. So I have to put these underneath the bed to keep till I get home. But I also found Herky a dog bowl, collapsible, because his other one is in my car. And look at this. Eli's gonna be so excited. They're ball cards, and it has like trivia in them. He likes ball cards. So anyway, that's what I got.
Alrighty.
Just silly stuff, but I love Ben Franklin. So what's down this way? I'm gonna keep going.
Just
and
keep
then I'll
going.
turn
I'm
and
gonna sit
go
right
around.
here.
Okay, but he's barking. Did you hear him
yeah,
bark
I did.
that? Okay. All right, have a fine day. Coming at you live from Hungry Man Lake in the middle of a forest or something. What is this?
We were driving back from town and I seen a sign that said State Forest.
Oh,
So,
State Forest.
Mhm.
There you have it.
So we drove back here. We're at the Hungry Man Lake at the Hungry Man boat ramp,
Right.
which is close to the Hungry Man campground.
But we are not hungry because we just had a fabulous lunch in town. Cute, cute town. If you're in this area, come. Park Rapids.
Park Rapids, yep.
I thought it was Park Falls, but it's Park Rapids, I think.
But we had a good time walking
Yeah.
through the town. So this lake is one of many lakes here. You know, we're not that far from Itasca Lake where we were this morning. And this campground is pretty nice. It's primitive. It's $17 a night, but it's right on the lake. There was like only one other person camped there. I don't know. We may wind up here or we may go on. We don't know. But
I'm a little paranoid because between the three of us, we've found 5 ticks. So every time I have a tickle, I think
every time we get out of the van, we
Yeah.
think we're in ticks.
Ugh.
Hey, look at the lake. It's really cool. Yeah, it's 92 degrees in Minnesota. We're up north where the Canadian border, and it's hot up here. It's colder at home.
I'm not complaining because I have a whole summer full of winter coming up.
And
So
probably
I'm enjoying this.
Probably in a few days we'll wish we had this. So.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying this.
Hey, take a look at the lake. This has been a fun journey.
A great day.
Yeah.
Fun, great weather, really good food, and some shopping. I mean, what more could I ask for?
So standing right here on the edge of the Mississippi River,
Yeah.
as it begins its journey south down to the Gulf. So it's
2,552 miles to go. This water has.
Yep.
So.
Hey, thanks.
Good luck.
Thanks for joining our adventure today. Remember, we're on our way to Alaska.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a several month journey, so be sure to check back in with us and stay tuned. But
and if you haven't, hit the subscribe button.
that would help. That'd help us. That'd be nice.
That would be
nice.
nice.
Hey, leave us a comment because we always We always anxiously await hearing back from everybody.
And if we get enough subscribers, maybe it'll help pay for maybe a tank of gas.
Well, gas is a little cheaper. So, hey, we're rambling a little bit, but stay tuned as we head on up north into Alaska. Oh, and probably a couple weeks we'll be meeting our friends, Tom and Susan, and they'll be traveling along with us for a little bit. So, look forward to that. Alrighty.
Bye now.
See ya.